Sup, people? Casual Talk here. These are the top things I've noticed when going back to the gym today in 2025. If you're new to my channel, new to this video, feel free to subscribe. Help a brother out. And if you want to, you can leave a comment down below, share your thoughts, share the video, and let me know what you think. Always welcome and God bless. Now, I could go on with so much, but it's just actually pathetic and sad how weak, insecure, and a lot of men are today. A lot of men are very insecure and weak. And when it comes down to the gym, many cases, if not all, a lot of the times they're selfish. A lot of men in the gym are selfish. For me, I'm the type of brother where I'm going to treat the gym like it's my job. And this is my advice to any brother who's planning to get back to working out, getting in shape. You could start off somewhere. If you don't got the money for a gym, save your money. It's all good. I started off working out at home for almost over a year until I decided to just go back to the gym. And Planet Fitness is very affordable. That's why it's very popular. And it's one of the top choices of gyms that I would recommend to anyone, especially if you want to save money in your pocket and you're looking for a gym where, for the cost, you get the best bang for your buck. I see a gym, just like my health. Treat the gym like it's your job. Treat the gym like it's your job. You go there, you scan your identification. Your membership is your identification. You clock in, and when you clock out, you go home. Treat the gym like your gym is your job. And instead of the money that you get on your regular job, like your paycheck throughout the week, the gym gains that you acquire from the gym is your reward. The calories you burn, if you're planning to lose weight, the muscles you gain, if you're just trying to be like a bodybuilder or just be going more down the calisthenic route, you just want to be fit and just be in shape. Treat the gym like it's your job. The reason why I'm giving this advice to a lot of men is because there's a lot of men that I've noticed at the gym that are there to waste their time and to waste other people's time. And what I've noticed, the number one thing that I spotted being at the gym today, a lot of men are very nosy. And I'm going to just say this one story. There was not too long ago, a few days ago, I was at the gym, Planet Fitness Gym in Summerville, South Carolina. I was on the tricep press machine. I did my reps. I went up to, I think 75 to 80 reps. Basically 75 to 80 reps is basically 75 to 80 times. Like 75 to 80 push-ups. That's what a rep is. Okay? If I'm wrong, let me know, but from what I've researched, that's what a rep is. I did about 75 to 80 reps of tricep push-ups on a tricep press machine. The weight that I stopped at was 160 pounds. I did a lot of those because I kept switching out the weights to see what's my limit, how much I could press. I got up, I did my thing after cleaning the machine up, and I went to the shoulder press. A few minutes later, there was a brother, and I believe he was watching me, because the only way you know a machine is free is when you're watching out for the person who's last using the machine, or after the person is done, or you just get an idea like, okay, the machine's empty, let me jump on it real quick. Because the tricep machine is a very popular machine in this Planet Fitness gym, and I believe this is the only one that they got. The brother go on the he went on the tricep machine. This is another black man, as myself. He looks like he's in his late 40s, early 50s. I don't know. He's not in shape. Not trying to put anyone down. He's not in shape. He's very bulky. Not that it matters. It's just that I could tell he's just starting off in the gym. He went on the same tricep press machine that I just came off of. I was just watching him out of curiosity to see if he was just going to start at his weight limit. He hesitated. He first checked the weights because I was watching. I was just kind of watching out of curiosity. He looked at the weight. He looked down. He left it at the same weight that I had it on, 160. This man was struggling, trying to even do at least one tricep press. It was baffling because I was thinking into my head, like, man, some of these YouTubers that I've came across that spoke about a lot of guys who tries to ego lift in the gym, they're actually right. Or there's some people that they try to pass their limits. I put it at 160 for myself because I worked my way up there. I worked my way to that point. I could tricep press on the tricep press machine 160 pounds. And I did about 75 to 80 reps of that, or maybe 85. I forgot. It was between that number, between 75 to 85. The brother struggling, shaking, like, it was funny because I was like, man, like, he could have just been smarter enough and just put it at 40, 50, 60. Start off very small to see where you could work yourself at. Like, work your way up. Because when I started on my workout journey again, I was only able to do 20 push-ups and I was done. I was done. Both my arm triceps was very sore for a few days. And then I slowly got back into doing push-ups. I did about 30, 40, 50 a day. And then I slowly increased it until the max out that I decided to stay on is between 125 to 150 push-ups almost every day out of the week. Because there's times you have to take a break or else you're not going to really see a difference. Because you're always overworking your muscles. You're not giving your muscles the chance to heal. You're not going to really see an improvement or feel an improvement within your body, within your strength, your stamina, endurance. And you're definitely not going to see much of a transformation from your physique. And look, when I brought up the story about the brother, it was not to throw shots at him. I could tell either he was nosy or he was just trying to ego lift. But this is why ego lifting could be very dangerous. There's many cases I came across of people who died in the gym because they weren't observant enough, they weren't wise enough, and they weren't smart enough. And they were, it's just sad. Like one case, I think this happened in Mexico. It was a mother. I think she was in her 40s. She had her daughter with her, and I think there was a personal trainer or a person that was also in the gym that was there. She went on, I think it's one of those bench press machines where I think it's called an incline press. It's like a bench press machine where there's a latch and you don't really need much support. You don't really need a spotter, but it's still recommended to get a spotter just in case, because sometimes the latch, if not, it can't be successful in latching back on. Then you need to have the strength to make sure you're able to push the weights off of you in case there's an emergency. So this woman, she thought she could lift bench. I think she thought she could lift and squat 400 pounds. The guy, I think that was there. Even her agreeing, so of course she participated in her death. My condolences goes out to her daughter, because that is very horrible to see your own mother die in front of you. She participated in the act of squatting and benching 400 pounds. Up to 400 pounds. I don't know if it was a little bit more, but the news online and the news articles said that it was around 400 or about 400 or exactly at 400 pounds. As she got it off the latch, boom. It landed right on her neck. And it pressed on her body. She wasn't moving. The guy that was there quickly got the weight off of her, took her lifeless body onto the ground, and as the ambulances arrived as well, she was already dead. She was pronounced dead. This is why I don't ego lift. That gentleman that did that, because I was watching him, it took him time to finally switch the weight. Because he did it twice. He went from 160 to where I had originally had it at, to a smaller weight. Then he went back to my weight, and then he stopped and he got him, and he started looking around to see if anyone was looking at him. A lot of men in the gym are very insecure. Now, I'm pretty sure there's women in the gym who's also insecure as well, but I notice on average, most women are on the treadmills. They're not doing weights unless their goal is to like tone their arms up, especially if they're overweight. That's understandable. But on average, most women are doing the cardio machines, like they're on the treadmills or they're doing their Stairmasters. This is another thing that I notice. A lot of men in the gym are very insecure. There was another case not too long ago. When I was in the gym, I was doing pull-ups. It was early in the morning after my kids went to school. My wife, I think she was not home, or I forgot. There was an Asian girl. She looked like she could be in her early 20s. I'm not sure. And I'm just minding my own business. I was trying to find the perfect spot where I could do my push-ups to warm up, squat before I do the pull-ups on the pull-up area, where it's like a little training area in the Planet Fitness that I'm exercising in. Okay. She's on the other end. I'm minding my own business. She comes to where I am. She grabs one of these She grabs one of the bench tables, right? Basically where people bench presses. She grabs one of the benches and she's just basically doing her workout, minding her business. I'm minding my business too. I just noticed she's there, and then I'm not saying nothing. I don't care. The moment I started doing pull-ups, as soon as I went onto the other side, there's another guy that came, because he was also there at the exact same time. I was like, I don't even know if they know each other. He came out of nowhere, and he started looking at me. And I could tell because of my peripheral vision. I'm not showing off. I'm able to do about 15 pull-ups max on a pull-up bar. I did about 12 to 15 reps. As soon as I'm done, I think he was holding on to her, and he walked right out. I'm thinking in my head, like, that man looks like he was freaking insecure, because that's not a good look. I understand if he probably had to go somewhere. I understand if they were at their limit. I don't know what it is, but I could tell when another man is insecure. Because it made me start about myself. Like, this is how I looked